Hi everyone. In this video I would like to show you a recording that is very dear to my heart and a recording which I listened to many times. I hope you will like it as much as I do. I hope you will feel the same way I did when I listened to it and when I listen to it even now. This is something I realized that I didn't talk so much about in my first video about Heifetz is actually the most important. How does it make me feel? How does the artist show his feelings or his reading of the music in order to make me feel something? And this is a topic where I would like to come back more often nowadays because that's what our art is about. There's a story that we are telling with every note that we're playing. And very often I hear or I see players who are playing amazingly their notes and their passages and everything, but I have sometimes the simple question, okay, what is the story you're telling me now in that particular moment? Is there anything that you believe in, that you like, that is dear to you when you tell me that story? And this is actually something where in those recordings that I'm trying to share with you, that I listen to a lot for some time, this is where you always get a story. You always hear something that the artist is telling you, and sometimes it is really like a heart on a plate, and he gives you his heart, and then you feel from the first note until the last note that you've been told something, that it's like a story that your parent would tell you in the evening that you would still remember now, or the kind of stories that you liked to listen when you were a kid, because your whole imagination is in it, your heart is in it, your feelings are getting involved for real. So now that I have introduced so much this idea of feeling and of deep telling, deep storytelling, I can show you the video. Actually, the recording is not a video, you will just see the portrait of the artist, but the recording that I want to share with you now. second movement of the concerto goes straight into the finale. When one talks about a recording like that, I would say, yeah, of course, those aesthetics, as we said before in the video with Heifetz, those aesthetics are quite different. We are not so much used to play like that anymore today, although I believe this relationship to beauty and to power also, and to class, there is a certain class in this playing. It means it is a sort of perfect balance between personality, power, class, elegance, and sincerity. In order to describe all those notions, one has to actually get really deep in the study of, first, the instrument, and second, of the music. So today we have to be clear on that fact, that one doesn't work without the other, and obviously the other doesn't work without the first one. So you cannot really be able to say the most powerful message, the most beautiful message, the most sincere message in the music if you are not a master of your instrument, and vice versa. If you are a master of your instrument, it doesn't mean that you necessarily can deliver the most sincere, beautiful, and a powerful message. So it is really balance between those two notions that brought people like Menuhin, like Heifetz, I would say many others, but we have to discover that slowly. That is exactly what brought them to the position where they were in the classical music, and on the violin, obviously. What kind of message did you tell the people when you were playing your piece? If it has technical passages in it, it doesn't mean you have to play that just perfect as a technique. You have to manage still to tell a musical little story, even in the technique. And if you play a musical passage, it's not just about using a beautiful sound and a beautiful vibrato and even expressive intonation, let's say. It's about what is the message behind. And I hope when you listen now with me, this Schumann's second movement of the Schumann Violin Concerto by Menuhin, you should not pay attention on details. You should never pay attention on here a little slide, or here a little slide, or he changes the bow this way, or here he makes this note more expressive by playing it higher or lower, or he uses this super fast electric vibrato. That is not the point. The point is listen to the whole picture. Try to get yourself in a mood where he was in when he played, and in this mood try to understand what kind of message did he give, how sincere is he, how deep does he goes, and does it make sense, all these little details that he does that we actually hear immediately, do they make sense between themselves in the whole picture? And in my humble opinion, in this recording, yes, it does. So I hope you can listen to this recording now alone, or with the people that you like. Maybe you can share this recording with some other musicians, friends of yours, and see and have a little talk about the aesthetics, the class, the beauty, the power, the personality that Menuhin is showing up in this Schumann Violin Concerto, second movement. Obviously, first movement is absolutely wonderful, and finale is even more spectacular. So I encourage you to listen to the whole concerto. I hope I was a little bit deeper this time with my relationship to this music, and with my relationship to old recordings like this one, because in the very end that is my point. Um, I will try to get maybe a little bit slightly more technical in the next videos. Maybe I'll imitate or show just little things that have to do with this playing. But what is the most important for me really is that you get this sincerity and this deepness of devotion that these kind of artists had towards the music that they played. I hope you enjoyed this video and that I have been able to be a little bit deeper in my explanations and in my feelings towards this amazing performer who was Yehudi Menuhin, and that I managed to be also a little bit more deep about the music itself and about the performance of music itself. Why should one still listen to those old recordings? I wish you all the best, and I'm going to think about a next video for you. Bye.